this is what I have managed to find in my home. Obviously I'm at home. So I've got here what will be 6 pots. There's actually 5 pots and 1 bag. That's going to be like a pot. I've got seeds in here. I've got a spoon, that's just to spoon the soil in. I have got a Sharpie here. I've got some water. There's some soil there. And I'm just running over to the other side of the kitchen because I've forgotten to bring here the cotton wool. So you will need to consider, first of all, when you're germinating, what are you going to measure? This is your independent variable. So in this case, what am I going to measure? Well, I could measure, for example, how many seeds have germinated over a period of, say, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 days. You decide. Or I could perhaps measure the height of the seeds that have germinated. So you need to decide what you're going to measure first of all. I'm just going to measure how many seeds have germinated. So I would want to count out, say, starting with 10 seeds per pot. And so these are then going to be my dependent variable. These are the things I am changing. So each pot is going to have slightly different conditions. And one pot is going to be the control which has all the conditions. And that one you are going to be able to compare all the others to. So I'm going to start with the condition soil. So I'm going to put soil into all the pots except one. So this means that this variable soil is the same in each pot here. And this is representing a pot here. We need it in a bag because we're going to be able to remove the air from this bag. So I'm just going to put some soil down, 2 scoops of soil, and into that corner of that bag. There. So in all these here, we have 6 pots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In all of them, except for one, we have soil. And in that pot there, instead of soil, I'm going to put cotton wool. So this will tell me whether soil is definitely needed for germination. Now, the second variable I'm going to test is water. So place my seeds into my pots, and you need to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, in actual fact, I'm going to add another 10 to each. So far we have just one different condition, this one here, which has no soil. Now I'm going to water all of them except for one, which will be the one with no water. So I'm going to choose this one here, it's going to be no water. So I'm going to provide water now for all the others. I don't want to drench them, I just want to give them just enough. How am I going to remember which one is dry? This is where my Sharpie pen comes in handy. That's my dry condition there. This one is no soil. So those 2 conditions are already there. Now, one of these is going to go in the cold. So I'm going to label this one up here, cold. And I'm going to put that one in the fridge. One of these is going to go in the dark, and that one's going in the cupboard. This one here, this one can be my control. This means that it's my comparison group, and I will give this one everything. It will have, it's got soil, it's got water compared to the dry one. It's got, this one here was going into the cold. So this is my control, it's going to be in the warm. And this one here, this was going to be in the dark. So this one here is going to have light. So I'm going to label this one up control. That has all the conditions. These 4 here have 1 condition each taken away. And finally, what is this one? Well, this one I'm trying to achieve a condition where it has no air. So I'm squeezing all the air out and then sealing it. There we go. So that is my no air condition. So there we have it. We have our 6 conditions, our control. No soil, no moisture. 1 is going in the dark and 1 is going in the cold. This is my control that I'm going to make comparisons to each of them with, and this one here is my no air condition.